drills it, and we're tied up. Jennings has got his first points in this one. Here's Garrett. The dish to LeBron. There's the three. That one goes. Count it.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
It's Jennings with the drive. Drummond the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Stevenson passes to Jordan. Feeds it to Garrett. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. James outside. Fires the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 6 points for LeBron.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Ilyasova can't hit. The Bronx leading by 4. And Harrelson kicks to Jordan. James. The Bronx shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That one is off. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Ilyasova. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. That one misses. Detroit trails by 4. Johnson dishes to Baines. Here's Morris, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line, Marcus
and he
Morris.
Can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. The Bronx leading by 3. 1:24 left to play in the first. Johnson against Jordan. And another miss by the Bronx. Harrelson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's the screen. Dishes it to Johnson. There's the triple. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the Bronx. Here's James. Johnson with the block. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks to Meeks. Morris a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Meeks can't hit. Fast break, the Bronx. A nice shot by Jordan.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And here's Jackson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Morris a screen. Stolen. Stevenson left side. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Jackson. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bronx leads by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for the Bronx, Josh Harrelson out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Garrett. And it's Stevenson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Here's Morris. Great D that time from LeBron.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Here's Meeks following the basket by Michael Jordan. Now Jackson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Here's James. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Detroit trails by 6. Outside Jackson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Good on the 13-footer. Here's the Bronx. Here's Garrett. Here's James. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Ilyasova comes in for Morris, and it's Jennings in for Jody Meeks. Free throw good, James. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 7. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Drops in the tray. Jennings has got 5 points so far. Stevenson against Jackson. James. Stevenson right side. Got a piece of it. Jennings with the ball. He's got 5. He kicks it to Ilyasova. But they get it back. Here's Drummond. Bronx grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Stevenson kicks to Harrelson. He dishes it to Garrett. Michael Jordan on the wing. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Garrett, the pass to Jordan. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. And it's Stevenson again missing. Detroit trails by 4. Jackson dishes to Jennings. The feed now to Ilyasova. Ilyasova, a screen on James. And Drummond kicks to Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Garrett, the pass to Harrelson. He feeds it to Stevenson. To the paint. Layup off the pin. And he gets it to go. Harrelson's got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Jackson dishes to Jennings. Here's the screen. Drummond the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drummond with a screen on James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Johnson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Garrett. Passes it to LeBron. On the wing, Stevenson. LeBron a screen on Jackson. Here's the 3. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Stevenson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jennings kicks to Jackson. It's back to Jennings. For the 3. Bronx grabs the miss. Harrelson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Jennings. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Fast break, the Bronx. The kick out to LeBron. There's the pass to Garrett. Here's Stevenson. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Stevenson passes to Harrelson. Pass to Stevenson and taken away by Johnson. Top of the key, Ilyasova. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And now just a 4-point Bronx lead. Jordan cannot hit. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Bronx on top, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Konbanwa.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
They've got Drummond. Johnson is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Drummond. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Garrett. Jordan dishes to Harrelson. Nobody near Stevenson. No luck. And it's Detroit the other way. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Bronx leading by 6. LeBron left side. From deep, Stevenson. Another miss by Stevenson. Stevenson's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Ilyasova, a screen on Stevenson. Johnson, a wide open look. And it's Johnson again missing.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Jennings. 5 points in the game. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. And Morris subbed in for Ilyasova. So it's Detroit now. 8-point game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Detroit, no good that time either.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
And it's LeBron missing.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Pass to Baines. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now the dish to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Johnson's shot is off.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Jennings with the steal. Johnson, the pass to Jennings. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
All right, now, take a break, 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for LeBron. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And Jennings drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. LeBron with a screen on Jennings. Kicks it out to LeBron. Feeds it to Harrelson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Good on both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 7 over in the corner. Meeks. No good from outside.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And it's the Bronx with the ball. James dishes to Stevenson. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. And here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Dishes to Meeks. Back to Jackson. Kicks to Meeks. With the teardrop, and that one's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Detroit. And Garrett kicks to Harrelson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. That one rolling around and rims out. Detroit trails by 6. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Stevenson. LeBron outside. Fires from the line. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Meeks. And there's the feed to Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Morris. Wide open. And Detroit again with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now Detroit moving it up. Meeks leading the charge. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Ilyasova comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Johnson in for Caldwell Pope.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Garrett. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Harrelson. Jordan kicks to James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point plus.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Bronx, they've had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Free throw good, James. Detroit trails by 5.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
There's a screen. Jackson passes to Meeks. Fades and shoots. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bronx leads by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got Lance Stevenson. LeBron James is out there with Josh Harrelson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Garrett in at the point guard position. On deep, Ilyasova. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
On the wing, Stevenson. To the middle, and taken away by Johnson. Now Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Jordan. Jackson. They grab their own miss. Can't throw it down with one hand.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Jackson. And Stevenson drops them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Jennings. Drummond a screen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's Drummond missing.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Jordan kicks to LeBron, and that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
He feeds it to Jordan. And Garrett kicks to Harrelson. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Drummond a screen. Outside Jennings. Pass to Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Now here's Jordan. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Bronx leads by 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And it's Detroit's ball. It's Jennings with the drive. There's the bucket. Good. Jennings has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's the screen. Outside for Jordan. Off target from outside. Detroit trails by 4. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Drummond a screen. Johnson dishes to Ilyasova.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Ilyasova.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Detroit has possession. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Drummond with a screen on Stevenson. Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. Count the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Garrett. And Jordan has it in the corner. Five on the clock. And he gets it to go. And the Bronx leads by 5.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Jennings with the ball. Tries it from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. He lobs it up. And finished off by LeBron.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Outside Jennings. The dish to Caldwell Pope. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. And Drummond kicks to Ilyasova. Pulls up. High post. And that one goes long.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Drummond the screen. Jennings drives in. Feeds it to Drummond. Can't hit. Good D by Stevenson.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Tremendous output from Jennings. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Johnson against Jordan. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Dishes it to Garrett. Jordan kicks to Harrelson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by
レブロンいるし、
They're
笑。
losing by 7. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Outside Jennings. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
レブロン、ジョーダンもいます。
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Jordan. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. Bronx grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10, and now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line, Garrett. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Johnson, that's for 2. Tries again. Misses the shot. So it's the Bronx picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as Jordan presents the player of the game, LeBron James.